Sladderfett. That's it, Earl of Merioneth. Sladderfett. So everybody needs to go and follow Sladderfett. Right. Hertz light is blinking. I can't remember what speed that means, if just 1000 Hertz light is blinking. I guess I'm going to find out at some point. Right, so we are coming back to cellar 12, which we are cleared. Message received, Josh. I will try and get Highline Z follower finished at some point. Why did I make a giant speedometer? Why did they climb Mount Everest? Because they could. It's not like I'm looking at it. So. Need a giant Cephar light, that's what I need. Do that. Cellar 12, that's where we need to stop. Train conductor, this is custom menu music that I've got that Strat Shadow actually made. It's specific to the channel. But if you type !music as Darkness Monster has just done, you can find out instructions on downloading it and putting it in the game yourself. Right, now we're doing a bit better. I know the giant Cephar light, yeah. I've got a horrible Cephar alert noise, it comes with the train. Got a nice big smacky button. I pulled the cable through here and now it doesn't go back. Needed to flash red whenever I over speed. Yeah, unfortunately the API doesn't tell you about what the actual speed limit is, which is a problem. Right, so we're in restricted monitoring, 40 km/h, speed limit is 40 km/h. Thank you for the host there, Marklin. Welcome, Katie. Yes, LGK, the office is right next to the historic dockyard. What do the devs use to edit the in-detail videos? I think that's Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere, something like that. Sounds on this loco awesome, aren't they, GWR? Right, so we pull into this station. Rail driver scripting tutorial for adding notches. Well, my advanced rail driver tutorial does go into it. What I need to really do is go ahead and do it in my blog, because it's difficult. There's no point doing it on the video because A, you can't see it, so it really needs. I need to do it on the blog. The problem, one of the problems, is that the PI engineering scripts aren't really set up for having different behaviours for each loco. So it makes it a bit awkward to script individual things, but I can certainly show you the general idea. Right, back to cellar 16. Got white lights. Oh, they put another patch out, have they, BNSF? I know they were working on something. I thought they were waiting for me to give them some answers. Maybe they figured it out. Excellent, in that case. They're a clever bunch. Oh, my tablet's about to die. Oh, let's better switch it off. Blue points is fixed away sandwiches. Excellent X-shooter, that's very good to hear. The lights are actually on the... there you go. The switch was in the right place. Someone in the know remind me what flashing 1000 hertz means for when you're reversing, what the speed limit is. Can't remember if it's 15 or 25 or something like that. McFudpucker, G will turn the turntables. If they're not turning, it's something else. It's G and Shift G. Do I have DCS World? I do. I don't really play it, to be honest, but I do have it. I used to play it a little bit. When I was young, I used to be heavily into like combat flight sims, and Battle of Britain was one of my favourite games. But these days, I'm not so fussed about combat games. X-shooter, don't ask me. I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm just flashing 1000 hertz, oblivious, because I'm in reverse. It is 15. Excellent. In that case, I'm doing it right. Yes. Oh, there's Achilles wagons. I need to grow a handlebar moustache, do I? Fast as usual. No, I'm doing 15 or under 15. Trust me, if I was going too fast, then with PTB switched on, it would be going crazy. Need a haircut. It's getting a bit long, isn't it? Hey Ron. Ease forward a bit. Couple, that's up. Where are we going? Cellar Geese 1. Close one. Alright, 40 kmh, expect reduced speed, expect speed, expect stop. Ooh, it's a little bit a little bit more sluggish now. Anthony Pecoraro, should you only use signals from one route, you can use multiple. Really see what works for you. Ideally, if you use signals from multiple routes, then they've never been tested together. So you may run into problems, but if it works, then why not? Just test it thoroughly. Right, we're in 40 kmh, expect stop. Which is presumably at track 1. BNSF, who made this seller scenario? You did, my friend. Right, there's cellar guy spine up the top. See you later, Josh. Shush now, Sifa. Shush now. We're a bit late. I guess that didn't take into account visa B either then. Oh, I forget if it's 40 kmh, not 15, then I was going way too slow. Never mind, don't care. Let's go up to the end of the platform so I can see the signal. Hopeless Haley, you asked me earlier if I'd seen your video. No, I haven't seen your video yet. I totally forgot. It's the only reason I don't use run up, run down. Just because I'm using the notch selector instead. Oh no, it's a green. Oh no, I've got to stop here, that's right. First cup of tea of the evening, gone. Oh, we've even got a green call signal now as well. Love the sounds on this train, it's awesome. Right, we're off to Lüneburg, 86 kilometres away. Yeah, I saw your reskin GWR, I couldn't work out what it was. Oh, it's the restricted monitoring, wasn't it? Just see. Don't. Right, we're at 50. Oh, 50. We're at 50 kmh. Was I in restricted monitoring, Livius? Not in restricted monitoring at the moment. I've no idea actually off the top of my head. that. Should have reset as we left the platform because that was green. It was a green signal. Perfectly reasonable to reset for that. So what's the maximum speed of PZBU? Is it's not 105, it's something like 85, isn't it? Or is it 105? No, it's 105 PZBU. Yeah, is it 105? I already have a Thomas Tank PS, Mr. PS. Several of them, in fact. They're my sons, honestly. Don't judge me. Good evening, C. Rogers. Hopefully my mic's a bit better now. It was a bit low. Nice BNSF. The English is strong in that one. Cameron's gaming. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you, mate. Well, we're getting green lights now. Presumably whatever was in front of us has left us long behind. See how that is. Cheers, McVudpaka. Have to be really careful how I say that. You'll be back later. Awesome. We shall probably still be here. Did we get over the snow over the weekend? No, not in Kent. We did get snow, however, in Suffolk, where I was. Well, sorry, they had the snow and it was gone by the time I was done. What does PCB90 mean on the dash? Jaloria, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. PCB90 is the safety system, which is what these 6 lights here are, and it's just letting you know that PCB90 is installed on this locomotive. Joe is making scenarios again. Woohoo! Right, about to start an uphill climb, 80 kilometres. Is there a way to simulate a fault in a scenario? Well, you've got access, in a scenario script you've got access to all of the controllers inside the locomotive, so you can mess with anything. You can have the script constantly set the reverser to a central, or not allow it to come out of forwards, or not allow it to go above a certain point. You could have it switch the engine off all the time. There's a number of things you can do, but basically you can't create anything else other than the controller stuff unless there's actually faults built into the loco. So you can simulate the brakes to not go over 25%. Yep. Basically, you just put something in the script that says if brakes greater than 25%, then set brakes to 25%. Wipers aren't boring, Moggy. Drills are boring. Enjoying your tea? Yes, Trade Boy. I had my first cup. I should have some more later on. More greenness. Your UKTS post per chance. I've got no idea, Moggy. I must admit I've not looked at UKTS today. You want to hear the horn, Chicago? Yeah, this is a beautiful loco. Quieten that noise down a bit. 74 kilometres. A hilly climb in your next scenario. Excellency, Rogers. You want to hear those steam engines work hard. T-stream while playing Eurofishing. I wonder if I could do that on the creative channel. Actually have a how to do green tea stream. Ed, I think at PZBU we were 105 kilometres an hour. I think. I can't remember, so I'm just playing it safe. It's a heavy train, so. Good evening, Strat Shadow. FML is the, I don't know what it stands for in Germany, but it's the traction motor blowers. So if I turn the power off, the traction motor blowers will stop. Once everything's cooled down a bit. You should see FML switch off. I don't know if it will at this speed actually. We shall see. More green lights. 44353. I've been very bad at going and reading my Twitch messages. I will try and remember to go and look. Nope, traction motor blowers are still going. Alright, let's keep going. Full motor loudness. There you go, Joe's got it. DS killer cans. I've without looking at it, I don't know. What I would suggest you do is press the space bar a few times, and it will change the track into different kinds of highlight, and you'll see whether or not there's a directionality issue or something else that might indicate a problem. The other thing is put a marker right at the other side of the junction, and just try going to the marker, and in case it's something else actually that's confusing. Koppeloppermouth, it's Western Lines of Scotland, it won't have electrification. Fahrmotorlufter, there you go, Great Brad. A shed. It's not a Class 66. Yeah, well, everyone keeps asking Oblivious, and someone found out, and I just remembered. Can someone just confirm to me what my maximum speed on PZBU is? Am I right in thinking it's 105 km/h? Is the red track under the blue cancelling? I'm not entirely sure. Without looking at it, it's difficult to know. I mean, it shouldn't cancel it out. Hey, Volts Gaming, it's going good, thank you. 65 km/h. 65k to go, sorry. more speed. .155 is lovely. Sounds good. It drives nicely. German train spotting scenario? I don't think so, Steven Jam. I don't think so, no, other than the ones it comes with. Punkt for mich Zugbeeinflussen. There you go, PZB. Did you know DTG made the scripts for some Stevens Pass scenarios? I've no idea. I did work with Rick when he was doing it, but I thought, I must admit, he and one of his other friends had made the most of the scripting for Stevens Pass. Steve, did you get my email to you earlier in the day, just before, probably a bit before you left, possibly after you left? Unterlus. Is it Unterlus? Because the capital U doesn't have the umlaut on it, or is it Unterlus? Or I thought the U with dots is whereas the U without is or is that just me being English? Moggy, did I get your important Twitch message telling me to ignore the important message? No, I didn't. I'm still waiting for an important message. Rain seems to be picking up a little bit. We're still going, we've still got green lights flying through on Toulouse. On Toulouse. Okay, I can do on Toulouse. it pronounced with an M or N? It's spelled with an N. Why would it be pronounced with an M? It's just nonsense. There's an M in the alphabet. Use it. What should you do to reduce the brakes? So you're going to do a get control value, train brake control. If value greater than 0.25, then set control value, train brake control, 0.25. Something like that. Minecraft the Quake 1 engine in disguise. No, it's not that good. I can't right now be an SF, not while I'm driving. Nat's obviously not realised that N and M sound the same when you speak. No, they sound the same when you speak. I don't need to increase the speed, Mr. Train Cow. All is good. Is there a way to prevent dump files on TS? Eliminate all the bugs, particularly with your installation. Minecraft, you would Unreal Engine 4. No, the charm of Unreal is the graphics. It's like the Wii. The Wii is fabulous for gameplay, and it doesn't really do great on the graphics front. But yeah, it's still a fabulous console, and it's because of the gameplay. Minecraft isn't about fabulous graphics, it's about what you can do with the stuff that you've got. And when the minute you start going to fabulous graphics, you kind of lose the charm of what Minecraft is all about. Oh, we got here 50 kilometers. ETA time isn't really moving, which is good. I tell you what, this sound on this loco is making the rail driver shudder nicely. Train still will be no more in 2020. Why? Why do you think that then ends? How's that then, folks? Is that better? Strash Shadow could purchase so much in the Steam sale, his computer's going to take a week to update Steam. Coming up to Söderberg. I have to go back in the cab now. We've got a warning light coming up. What is it? Oh no, it's not a warning light. I was seeing something completely different. There'll be new trains in 2020 running driverless. Ah, well, you know what? There'll always be someone who, like me, who wants to drive a steam engine or a BR Blue diesel. That's good. I completely thought I was having to slow down there. You got the Lenovo tab. Nice one, C. Rogers. Is that the 10-inch one? It's a nice little unit, that. Since the Christmas sale, you bought 20 locos and 8 routes. Oh, you got the 8. No, that's still a good one. One of my colleagues at work picked up the 8-inch one. Very pleased with it. Well, the tube kind of already supports ATO, automatic train operation. The Victoria line was built for ATO. It just didn't use it until the new trains came on board. Spent around 150 quid. Nice, Morgan. No, Coplopper like the Class 101 DMU British, not the BR101 electric loco in Germany. 41k. Night, Joe. How's the one-house layout coming on? Well, we're trying to sort out software and controllers and things on there at the moment. The layout's doing very well, but trying to sort out controller stuff, streaming stuff, and it's all about operations now, which is the fun bit, for me anyway. Clear up, keep going. What was the top speed of the Castle and the King? Ulzen. Hey, I'm Track Lover, welcome. Love Trains, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. DS Killer Can, send me an email and I will take a look after the stream if I get a chance. Necrochasm, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Cheers, Steve. If you haven't already, don't forget to check your email, your work email. See you later, BNSF. Can I run the roller coaster again tonight? Maybe. "31 kilometres. Yes, that seems only like 10 kilometres ago. We were at 41. Is this a long snow? 60 minutes, only an hour. Lüneburg's 29 kilometres. We're due there in about 20 minutes. So folks, when you're playing German scenarios, and I know you're all playing German scenarios because you're so much better at them than I am, what I want you to do is to play German scenarios, whether they're workshop, whether they're career ones, usual ones that I would play, career or workshop or standard, something from workshop or from DLC. And I want you to submit to me scenarios which are going to make my life a living heck from PZB perspective. I want some of the toughest PZB scenarios you can find. Not tough because they're 3 hours long, but something, you know, up to about an hour, maybe 90 minutes at the outside. But it's just lots of PZB stuff going on. That's what I'd like to. So that's my challenge that I throw out to you, is find stuff to challenge me on with PZB. You make another BR155 scenario. That's not a challenge for PZB, that's just a challenge for my sanity. I know it's a challenge for you as well, and say, why don't you trying it out, and then at the end of it thinking, oh, that was evil. I'll make him play that. Make it ICE to follow the freight train. Go for it, Coplopper Mal. I want some really, really good PZB challenges. Preferably use one of the newer locos though, but up to you. Because the newer ones I know have got a proper PZB, a full and proper PZB implementation. The loco that travelled from Durham to Middleton was a G1. Amarillo, the TS dev tools do not want me to create the bit of line between Farley Holt and Build West Junction. Yeah, that's coded in. That says if user equals Amarillo and bit of line equals Farley Holt and Build West, then crash. That's actually a line of code for real. Newer loco, I know the BR155, any of the Cologne Koblenz ones, the Talent 2, I think the BR120, I think those have definitely got all the new PZB on them. I don't know what other ones do. Although the ICET didn't seem to go too bad. So that might be a viable one as well. Bad Bevenson track 1 coming up. Break the speed record run at London Brighton. But you've only just knocked me off the top. The current speed for the King class in the challenge is 95. Ah, okay. Why are the wipers on in the other cab? That's a fairly standard thing with a lot of locos. When you turn the wipers on, they all animate. Nice, Ayrtons. Good on you. So what locos haven't been used on the London Brighton record run yet then? If I was going to have another go, what would be the loco to use, do you think? And don't say 2F dog tank. Bad Bevenson, 21 kilometres. We're going to try Big Boy. Nice one, Stephen Jam. Pump cart for the win. Let's move that around a little bit. There we go. Now track hours moved. I think all the A4s basically run the same, Chris. I don't know whether there's much benefit in doing the. Yeah, the Coronation was going to be my thought actually. What about the Green Duchess? Has anyone tried the Green Duchess? Dave, there's a video on YouTube about how to swap the loco over. 4MT, there isn't one. Oh, there is one on Steam, isn't it, on the marketplace? The Invincible. Right. The LMS said that with the same conditions that... yeah, I missed it off the top, I mean. So is anyone going to try the current consolidation? Hey DJSB. Tornado. I think someone was using the Tornado. I am good, thank you, Tyron 1. So is the Ginty going to get put in like a junior section so we can have the Pania, the J94, the J50, the dog tank, the Invincible, Black 5. Oh yeah, I think that's limited to about 90 though. Is this scenario number 1? Yes, it is, DJSB. Although there's only about 10 minutes at the most left of it. It's gone over that, has it? Oh yeah, we're at 1 hour and 15 minutes. I don't think it's timed for PZB though. I think it's timed for me going 140 kmh, which I'm not supposed to do in PZBU. 7F number 88. Nobody have to do that one. Sorry to hear that, French Starling. Bienenbüttel. Yeah, it's the K1s actually, although it's not a fast one, I'm sure it'd be a fun one. Any reason I'm not doing BN on the racetrack tonight? Oh yeah, I did totally forget Agsieg. When's going to be a good time for me to run it? I can't remember when you said not to run it. .7, we're in the last 10 kilometres. Thursday. Okay. Good for the time being. Right, I've updated the show plan, so that'll be in there now. See you in a bit, Coplopper. The FEF3 on Norfolk Southern Coal. You alright for that one on Friday then, Dorito? .7 kilometers. Hey, Buttermister, good to see you back again. .6 kilometers to go. Oh, sorry. Yeah, track IR is on. I paused it so that I could do something else. Okay, I've updated the show plan for that one as well then, Dorito. Don't ask me about TS Rewards, folks. I don't know what's going on with TS Rewards. You need to ask the official channels about TS Rewards, I'm afraid. Chase and Zara, have I ever done a video on my setup? Yes, I have. For the... I can't remember if it was a 1,000 subscriber special on YouTube. Something along those lines. I did a video covering basically behind the scenes of streaming, where I stuck a camera up there, and then I did a stream for 3 hours, and then I sort of cut that down to about an hour and a half and uploaded that as a separate video on YouTube. So, and I gave a tour of what's behind the green screen and how the setup all works. What's happened to the big speedo? The battery's gone on my tablet. 3 kilometers. Oops, didn't let it time down. .40 km at the next signal. It says wrong description. What should I write? I've got no idea. I don't know what that should be. What's the battery life? I mean, I've been using it all day at work, so you know, you get a good 8 hours or so. I'm certainly not going to complain. Oh, I didn't get down to right speed fast enough. Oh! Still not used to running in and everything. I'm used to PZBO now, but I'm not used to PZBU. I got up to the right speed for PZBO, then stopped worrying about it. That's good, Josh. Sounds excellent. We're not in restricted monitoring, but we've got a 40 kmh. Right, we're in the last 1.7 kilometers now. .40 kmh and an expected stop. Need to put a bit of paper up reminding me of what all the speeds are, until I actually get the hang of it. Yeah, the Great Northerner wagon packs are really good, Agseeg. How do I set my rail driver up? Rail driver is basically just one USB and one 3.5mm jack for the audio. See you later, Dorito. My rail driver is set up in a kind of a weird way anyway, because the rail driver is not connected to my PC. Hey Lunatic59, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Do I like or even know the existence of Sunray leader class? Yeah, I know, the leader's awesome. You know, nightmare to drive and fire, but it's an awesome looker. I like it anyway. Cameron's got a picture of it in his room. Yes, so the rail drivers and all of the gauges and everything are hooked up to my laptop just on the left here. and then my software does a network link, and then that makes everything on the laptop talk to my PC and pretend like it's all connected to my local machine. Right, Lunenburg 155, that's where we're stopping. Evening, Gouger. Screed to a hole. When it comes to the signals on free roaming, they're going to be green light no matter what. Essentially, they are a green light unless the junction is like if you're coming up to a signal and there's a junction that's set the wrong way, you'll get a red light. If you change the change the junction, the light will go green immediately. Right. That was a good scenario.